all signs starting for tomorrow until the end of the week. So basically, Aries, let's start with you. So Aries, it looks like something's going on in your home life. And it's not going so great. It looks like it was either a commitment or somebody you live with or a relationship that regards in your home. This is basically causing you right now a little bit of focus. And so it looks like it may be because you were away, maybe doing some studies, or you were working away from home for a while. But what you're not realizing yet, this has a lot to do with somebody who is very important to you, actually very important to you. Work on your strengths. Your strengths is that you've been healing a lot of grief, and this is why you're manifesting this. There was some subconscious programming that you were working through, and some of that was in subconscious work. So there is a lot of healing of your subconscious work. The only thing is, I'm seeing that some of the people that you've been surrounding yourself with has not been so beneficial to you. It's important for you to seek more inner work. It's a time for you to really look inside of what is important to you. There seems to be a lot of chaos on the outside, and the wisdom that you seek is within you and not the projections that you're experiencing right now. It is a time for you not to be so fearless, but a little bit more cautious regarding relationships, for example, because there is something particular about this person who is showing up for you. Let me see. I've got the weekend, so I'll just change that also later on. Thank you. I've got pink shoes on, pink pants, pink everything. I am very pink. Full of pink vibes. My shoes and my pants are brighter pink than my glasses are. So we've got, let me see, I'm looking for some other advice for you, Aries. So Aries, one of the things that you should question and look on inside is, what are you grateful for right now? You have to start adopting more of an abundant mindset. Gratitude is going to heal anything. All right. So once you start seeing that, it's impossible to be fearful and grateful at the same time. And so when you're looking at fear right in the eyes, the only way that you're going to overcome that fear when this person shows up that you're not aware of is to use gratitude in order to overcome that fear. I am seeing that Aries, which I pulled, Aries, it's showing here that what you think about, you know about. And so because of that, you have to look at your will and what you want to do in your own way. And so when you're looking at what's going on with projections that you are experiencing, projections are not even you. They're just experiences that you are observing of other people's healing not even done. So it's important for you to really acknowledge what is really yours and what is someone else's. And because if you go and really look inside, detach from anything that is not you, and you'll see that most of this is just wasted time on experiences. So it's important for you to seek the help of the divine, seek the help of the angels, call upon your angels, call upon your deities, call upon who you resonate with, just to get a little help. Because no matter what, anyone outside of you may actually take you away from what you really need to know inside of you. It's really, really important for you to seek inner harmony. So open yourself up to the divine being. Open up to the image that your source, your deity, and then have the power to bring light into your life. And just find harmony. Yes, it does. It makes a huge. So for today's soul action, so I'm just pulling one of these cards, and it says the universal law of attraction says that we attract into our lives that what we are focused on. So if you're focusing on people's projections, it's just going to lower your vibration. So close your eyes, put your hand on your heart, and think of 3 things today for what you are grateful for today. And notice the abundance growing within you. And so that would be, let me see, do I have a pen here? Yes, I do. That would be for Aries. I don't have timestamps. Sorry, guys, I'll have to go through and do the timestamps because I don't see them to write them down. All right. Taurus. Well, Taurus, it's about your home life too, but in a different way. It looks like things are working out for you in regards to your home and regarding your personal relationships. Looks like there's security in your home base, and it is working out really well for you. But it looks like in the past, things had fallen sideways regarding a really special person. And this person was an unrequited love, but that's only because you are not yet aware of this newfound love, this new love that is actually coming to you. You need to focus on that the fact was that you weren't as far along in your journey as you thought you were. And that what has been blocking you is that you thought you'd done so much healing and there was just more faith, more beliefs, more being able to be in alignment with the positivity for you. You are encouraged to find what has been so insecure in you and to face it dead on, because when this soulmate triggers you, it's not always their fault. It is something that is going on that is actually within you. And it can cause sometimes such great insecurity. There is a learning process that has taken place here. So, what are you afraid to lose in this situation? What are you afraid of by letting go? What is it so important that you hold on so tight for something that is not even really there? What are you so afraid to lose? You know, as you change, as you transform, it is a time for you to let go of something that was, to make room for something that will be. And for you, if you were to take the big leap today, would you feel scared of losing love, safety, or belonging? What if even that was a big fat lie? What if it was impossible to lose any of those things because you have everything you need right now today? Allow the serenity to reign in your energy. The love you have for yourself invites harmony to settle within your being. Listen and honor and strive to fulfill the needs of your soul. It looks like there's new love coming through your door. You have been in a battle with a war, and it's been going on for a very long time. And that war has killed many soldiers. It has taken down many good people, all fighting for power. It is time to say no more. It's time for you to resurrect and get to the heart of the matter. It is time for you to look at deep down inside, what are you afraid to let go of? Okay, Taurus. Next we'll do Gemini. Oh my goodness. I just realized I haven't been changing my signs. I'm sorry. I forgot I even had them here. Gemini. Oh my goodness. I told you I felt a little off today after doing my session. I did readings earlier today, and I'm telling you, I've been off since then. Really off. I don't know why. I don't feel myself at all. So sorry about that. All right, Gemini. Gemini, oh, look at you. You're in some beautiful energy. You're in some beautiful energy. The thing is, what's hidden behind the scenes is something to do with authority and structure. It's time for you to take charge of your situation. It looks like something is happening here. It looks like you're very much in your heart space, being very compassionate. In the past, there was a wish that came true, and or something you were wishing to come true, and it never really did. My phone is kind of in the way here, so I'm just going to plug it. So what you didn't see coming is some new news. Something is coming that you didn't expect. And so during this time where you didn't expect this to happen, it's time for you to look at your inner voice, your unconscious, your intuition now. When this happens, what feels right? Because what has been blocking you is the fact that this person has not been there. There is somebody showing up that you really want it to happen. And so this is for you to see that you were not manifesting to your benefit. You were actually trying to listen and do everything that everybody was telling you to do. And you were paying attention to your fears. Your fears got in the way, and so you didn't get anywhere. You were just running around like a dog after your own tail. And it was important for you to see what this was doing to you. So why did this happen to you? Well, this is about you getting in touch with your intuition. Trust in your inner voice. You see, there was a veil to be lifted here. And this is really about work of the subconscious. You wanted something and you didn't understand even why you were being pulled into it. You were dreaming about it. You just didn't know how to make it all make sense. But here it is, becoming real. You just had to believe. Positive action, focusing on your beauty, focusing on the silence. Live in honor of the presence by doing what you can do now. And what you cannot change, just let go. What wisdom. For you, Gemini, am I clear on what my soul really wants? That seems to be what was going on is the problem. You really did not listen to your own heart. You followed your head, you followed what everybody else wanted, and you didn't listen to yourself. So, take all the shoulds, the limitations, get out of your head and pay attention to the heart's desire instead. If you knew it was impossible to fail, then what would you do? Wherever you go, go with all of your heart. Take one step in the direction of what do you want. All right, so that was Gemini. Cancer. I still got to figure out how to do a little transition button there. All right, so Cancer, this is for you. All right, Cancer. So it looks like something's going on because you couldn't make a decision. You had no power. You had no ability to make the choice. And so, because of this, you are looking at the situation and wondering if you should stay or go. And so, in the past, it was you were working hard at it. You were really putting in all of your shoes. But it looks like something that you did not see that was coming was a choice that was going to be really difficult for you. What you were really good at was sacrificing yourself. You know, you seeked to have situations where you look like you were giving your all. And so what was blocking you was you missed out in love. You missed out in a partnership, a connection. And here you are wondering if this person is truly the one that you loved, that you let go. And so you are feeling a little bit like you missed out in an opportunity now. So, you're getting unconditional love. Your heart is free from resentment towards others, and open your eyes of the heart and discover the light and beauty in every being. Be aware that suffering can cause distress and hurt in people, and see the pure child in everyone and practice forgiveness. Your karma card is trust your intuition. So, you know, this is again about where you did not listen to your soul. You did not listen to your intuition. And this is why you're supposed to trust your inner voice, because the answers always lie within. And here you're in a situation where you resent the choices because the subconscious was talking to you, telling you what you already knew, and you just didn't want to listen. So, are you apologizing for your truth? You know, what part of you is apologizing for your truth and why? You know, today's mantra is courage is contagious. Be proud of your truth and catch yourself when you want to apologize or withhold parts of it. You never know whose life you will change when you are brave enough to speak it. Be the lighthouse that shines on the courage that lives in all of us, and this will give others permission to speak their own truth. There is room for all of us. All right, Leo. Culture Envy, you're new here. I haven't recognized you. Welcome to my channel. I'm usually doing free reads, but I also occasionally like to do the sun signs too. All right, so Leo. Leo, it looks like someone is causing you a little bit of stress. It looks like you have an important partnership here, and it's given you a little trauma that you're having a hard time dealing with. So in the past, it was basically cause and effect. You know, when something happened, you react, and now what it's happening is you're feeling a little disrupted. You're feeling a little unhappy in your emotional life. Thank you. Thank you, culture. But yes, it's something for you to see that there is a possibility that you may be dissatisfied in your emotional life. You were always walking away from anything that started to make you feel your emotions, anything that actually triggered a little emotional spark. And so, what is going on with you is that anytime when anybody showed up, you kind of blocked any relationship to get close to you. And here you are stepping up and trying to work through relationships, but it is really hard to not disconnect when you really want this to work out. So your energy for this week is learning a lot about lessons and blessings. So is there a way that you can look at this and see what is going to be positive and come out of this no matter what? Just think of the fact that, you are trying so hard to have harmony and you are trying to make something work. Hey, Cherry, nice for you to visit. Open yourself up to that harmony vibration is something to be really even happy because you are turning darkness into something beautiful. You're trying to take something negative and turn it into a positive experience. So any way that you can look at the positive side, it can work out. The planets that could be affecting you looks like the South. It looks like here that you have yourself. It's the way you are projecting onto yourself. So, if you are struggling with these types of relationships, maybe there's a possibility that if you are looking at what is going on in this relationship, what part of it is projecting from your very own self, and be accountable for it. Virgo. I'll put the timestamps in after we're done. I'm not sure where to find the timestamps, and I can't find it on my video to write them down. So I'll go through and look for them. I did a video earlier today. It actually had a lot of information regarding twin flames, and I did some reads. It was a really powerful day. And I did some shorts and I post them up there too. And so it would be something that you should check out. Virgo. So it looks like Virgo. Virgo, you got some happy surprises, and look at you. Good for you. This week, you are full of hope. You think that things are going to be finally okay for once. It looks like in the past, you were trying your best to keep the peace or overcompensate when there was conflict. But what you did not know was that you were dealing with somebody who was irresponsible or didn't want the responsibility of having a connection. And it was really important for you to start over. And so, just take it as it is, take the whole connection out of the whole idea of it, because life should be not hard work. It should not be about a job. It should not be about a title that you earned. Relationships our choice, that two people want to choose to be together, and that's it. So, stop making difficult choices. If it's not working out, just walk away. And if it's working out, great, that's fine too. But I don't think anybody needs to apologize anymore for something that they just don't feel is cool anymore. So don't make somebody apologize if they don't feel good, and you don't be apologizing either. This is, I know, probably a little bit of a surprise, but because of that, it started working out in your favor. So, what is the most limiting belief keeping you from and what you want? So, think about what it is that you want, because your limited beliefs is what's preventing you from having it. It's really important for you to request the assistance from the divine. The angels are there to assist you. If you think about the stories that you're telling yourself, when you think about your dreams, what is the first limiting thought that comes to your mind? So if you are not living the life you desire, it's because a part of you doesn't believe it's possible. Limited beliefs is the time when you have to look in the mirror, look at yourself right in the eye, and look at, where did that belief even come from? Where did it come from, that little aspect of your mind? What belief are you ready to adopt and change instead? How would this change your results? And remember, the belief is not the root of your result. So it's time to upgrade. It's time to up your standards, because wherever you settle is all you can receive. All right, so Libra. All right, so Libra, you've been in self-protection mode. It looks like you're releasing any responsibilities. You're taking a break from anything that you need to be responsible with for this week. It looks like in the past you had some competition or some conflict, maybe some work. And so it was really important for you to see that what you didn't really see before was that you were your worst competition. You were trying to achieve some kind of reward, and you couldn't figure out what that was for yourself. You have been working on connections. You are working on opening up yourself and starting to try to form bonds where you have not. It looks like the only thing that's been preventing you from following through is you've been holding back so much. You've been really holding back. And it's because of the fact that you're avoiding attachment. And so it's caused some problems in your relationship for even the one that you truly love. So, you're in self-protective mode, and this is actually showing up in your relationship. So the karmic lesson for this for you is looking at what you can heal instead of projecting that onto someone else. There is the divine fruit is what I pulled as you work to improve and free yourself. You strengthen your foundations, and your intelligence is light, and your heart is warmth, and your soul is strength. Nurture yourself by the sun. And the fruit you bear reflects your inner light. The question that you need to sit and ponder is, when was the last time you couldn't stop laughing or smiling? When was the last time you had some fun? So today's soul action is make somebody laugh today. Make somebody healed by laughing. It's time for you to connect and go back to a moment when you laughed so hard you almost peed your pants. And feel the laughter grow in your body, your cheeks hurting with eyes watering, and maybe there was even a snort or two. Laughing is healing. It reminds us to take life less seriously and find the joy in the littlest things. So it's time to laugh for you. All right, and Scorpio. Scorpio. Let me know in the comments below if these are resonating with you, and if there was anything that didn't resonate with you, it's okay. But sure, let me know how it went for you. All right, so Scorpio. Look at you. Scorpio. Something's not over. All right, I'm talking. You are not over. It's not over. It's not done. And you are to see this has a lot to do with your determination. You are the divine feminine, and you are going to make this work. So I see you, Scorpio. It's not over for you. And even though you didn't get what you wanted before in the past, what you didn't see was that you were being a little lazy and you did not want to do the work. You were a little entitled, okay? You just said, oh, it should come to me. It should come to me so easily. I don't want to take on the responsibilities. I don't want to take on the burdens. And so, you don't have to take on the stress. You don't have to take on the burdens. You don't. But you do have to realize that you have to be a little disconnected because you've been too attached. So, hold on to your money. Hold on to things that's important to you. But you also have to realize there's a balance, right? You can't go and be holding on to something that you are suffocating and not letting it expand. And that's the thing. Do you want something to expand? Because I do see here that, and it may be a Libra, because the Libra is working on their avoidant attachment behavior, but it looks like this person is avoidant attachment. And so avoidant attachment and a little bit insecurity here with the divine feminine. So it looks like for you, Scorpio, that it's not over. It's not over. And so what is the karmic energy here? Oh, the High Priestess keeps on coming up for the karma this week. Which is getting in touch with your intuition, right? Trust your inner voice. The answers do lie within your sacral chakra connection. you know, there has to be this veil lifted. There has to be this freeing of the subconscious that is only you can tap into. You know, sometimes readers can tap into it for you, but then you have to go through another karmic lesson in order for you to get it yourself. So, divine light. I am an expression of love, and I shine like the sun. My inner light is the strength and my treasure. My intuition guides me to discover the wonder and goodness of who I am. Yes, you are the divine feminine. So, your mantra is, I give myself all the love and attention I need. Make a list and just name all the things that you love. All right, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Yeah, it seems like there's something going on with the All right, back to Sagittarius. Sorry, just got to clear myself for a sec. I might do a few personal readings after this as well, Cherry. I'll start a new video though. Oh, Sagittarius. Looks like something is feeling a little, you have to maintain some control. It looks like something in the past, you were patient, everything was working out great. What you did not see coming was that the laws of the universe and the manifestation wasn't so great. I'm seeing here that things are not going forward as what you wanted to, and that's okay, because this is what you need to do. You see, you want emotional fulfillment. You want to be satisfied in all areas. And this is what's preventing you from really manifesting this true love, because there is some suffering. There is some discomfort here. And it has a lot to do with somebody that you're really attracted to here. But you have to see that this week you're going to question, is it love or is this lust? Because that's going to help heal you. There is a lesson here. Wars and battles. Do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? There is a conflict here, and you're fighting with yourself. And when you are fighting with yourself, I'm going to do another one. It came out, but then I ended up looking at another card, so it felt like it wasn't even your card. Am I communicating my needs? All right. So your needs matter. They really do. You know, whatever you're needing right now is really important. But is it possible that what you're fearing is not true? You know, what are you afraid of? What are you afraid to hear? What is the possibility? So, this is a time to journal. This is a time to ask these questions. What are my needs? Am I saying no enough based on my desires? Am I telling my full truth? Do I believe that my needs matter, and do I share them with others? And do I ask for what I want? When communicating my needs, what am I resisting and with whom? What do I need in order to feel safe enough to express my needs? That's for you, Sagittarius, for this week. Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn. I see you not apologizing to anybody. You're in the energy to manifest exactly what you want. You know, in the past, you went on this long journey seeking truth and trying to figure it out, and you finally decided it's time. No more getting in your own way. You had to fight the inside of your fears. And you had to focus on some guy may not show up, or some person may not be who you think they are. And that's okay. But the only thing that's blocking you is that you are just scared of needing to be defensive. You want no one to get in your way. Follow the laws of attraction. If you want someone, don't put up a wall. If you want somebody in, you just have to trust that you are protected and only the best for your highest good will show up. You see, you are blocking your inner happiness by putting up such a shield. It is, you are in manifesting mode. It is time for you to receive anything you hold. So, if you had a magic wand and could have anything you desire in life, what would you choose? Well, you're the magician. And you got what's karma is wars and battles. Came up a lot tonight. So, you know, this is a conflict in you. And this is something that you have to heal. There is time to make peace. There is time for the battles. Hey, RK. So if you had that magic wand and you are the magician, burn it with desire. There's power in that desire of yours. And so use that to fuel your soul's wings and just allow it to fly, right? Go inward and do whatever makes you happy. It's okay. You're safe. All right, so your message is open up to the universe and discover your worth and your abilities and have confidence in anything that you put your mind to. All right, Capricorn, and let's go into Aquarius. Hi, RK. After I'm done this, I might do some live reads too. I just wanted to do my weekly signs. I will tell you, I had a very transformational session earlier today. And it was so much information, so much. And I did a little bit of knowledge-based information in there too. Okay, Aquarius, what is going on with you? Well, something's going on. You got a new venture opportunity. An opportunity has come up for you. I see here in the past you were quite secure in your finances. It looks like you knew you got it going on, but what you did not know was that you were you weren't listening to your inner voice enough. You were quite logical. You knew what you were doing. You had a plan and you went through it. So your strength was not listening to your friends. You didn't listen to anybody, in fact. You knew what you were to do. And you didn't have to look for any guidance. You just did it. You gave to nobody but yourself. Now, maybe it's blocking you in some ways, but it was time for you to learn that everything does come back to you. The more you give, the more you receive. And this is not some inner work. This is the laws of the universe. There is expansion for you. The more you give, the more you will receive. So for you, who can I serve today? In a world lacking soul-to-soul connections, small and simple acts are what are creating the biggest and most lasting impact. So who needs you today? Notice the joy that you feel when you serve others. Your karma. Medicine man or woman. So you are a healer. You are a powerful healer. And it's important for you to understand that the universe wants you to thrive and do good. All right, Pisces. Pisces got a lot here going on about a relationship. All right, Pisces. This was fated. This was not something you could control. I know there seems to be a situation taking place and you're not happy. There is a lot going on here about a relationship. And you are not liking it one bit. In the past, you worked hard on this. You worked so hard on this. And you did everything you were supposed to do. And what you didn't see coming was this needed to be balanced. Both of you needed to contribute to this. And you did all the work for both of you. You know, you weren't victim mentality. No, you were doing good. But you were giving and supporting this one too. And what was blocking you was this person wasn't bringing the best out of you. You need to see that you have to overcome these challenges and be in the energy that is really you. And that may even mean walking away, anything that no longer serves you. It is fated and it will repeat until it is done. There is a very important lesson here for you. And this important lesson here for you is to see that your heart is not open. There's a war that you're battling. And it's your own self you're battling. And the divine wants to help you, but you need to trust. As you improve and free yourself, you strengthen your foundation. And the more that your heart is warm and your soul is strong, you are nurtured by the sun. So your question for you is, am I in my head or in my heart? According to your reading, in your head. So in the quality of your self-talk, if your brain is like a muscle and you condition it every day, the fears and limitations will take over. Master your thoughts is about the creator of your life, and where your heart meets your head meets your heart is where miracles will happen. So master your mind and do some tapping, read an empowering book, or write out all the reasons why you believe in yourself and your dreams. All right, guys, that is the week for all of the signs. So I got a little time. If anybody wants to jump on and do a mini read for your week, I can surely do that too. Anybody still here? I had a few of you in the chat. For some reason, my chat from the earlier show didn't show up afterwards. It was there and then it was gone, so I hope it comes back. Are you guys all gone? I see a few of you still in the chat. Well, for in the chat, I'm getting, it is fated for you. It is fated for you to connect with your community, connect with those that you resonate with. In the past, you felt very much that you weren't resonating at times with the heart, that there was no going back, and you wanted hope. But you are seeing now that what was stopping it was people looking for their money and looking for their security. And you are learning here to tap into your intuition, to listen to the voice. And the only thing that's stopping you or blocking you in this situation is not allowing the truth to come through. You don't want to look at the pink elephant in the room sometime when it comes through. So be open to the messages that does serve you, because whatever you fear will come true unless you are ready to release it. So don't stand back, and whatever shows up, face it. And the journal message for you is, how are you apologizing for your truth? Which is what I was just talking about. So these cards really were lining up. What part of you are apologizing for your truth and why? So be proud of your truth. Catch yourself when you want to apologize or withhold parts of it. And you never know whose life you will change when you are brave enough to speak it. So today's mantra is courage is contagious. So I hope that cycle is done. The Wheel of Fortune was what was hidden behind the scenes. And this is a cycle of change for you. All right. If nobody's going to ask for a read, I'm going to let you guys all go for the night. And I hope that you have a great night.